I'm the big LG Doc Gallows, and you're watching the Wrestling Junkies. Boom.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestling Junkies Podcast. I'm Mr. Cincinnati. As always, I'm joined by that handsome devil, the podcast dad, Choops. How we doing, bud?
Shout out. We are 5 minutes early, and there are 8 people already watching. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah. Thank you so much.
That's pretty fucking cool. I'm going to raise a seltzer to you. Man, 2/3 of the way through dry January, and
I'm shocked.
I'm ready for a fucking drink. Dude,
this is the first one?
What's that? No, remember, we did this fucking last year. Because we were at GCW. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, is this the first drink of your dry January?
No, this is just a seltzer. No, it's an actual seltzer.
Oh, I thought you meant like an actual drink.
No.
Oh.
I just suck down seltzer water like crazy now.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, hey guys. Good evening.
Hi, Main Event Wrestling Network. Do us a favor and give them a follow at mainevent_net on all social media platforms. Great blogs, live watch-alongs, brand new content. If you've not had a chance to check it out yet, The Dusty Finish is a new show that we are debuting on Sunday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Podcast Dad, Mr. OTM, J Gold, and the Great Brown Hope kicked off with the inaugural episode. Happy Tuesday to the Fact Checker as well. We're getting a full house here. I'm really liking the energy here today. I needed it.
It's a good one. I like this. And like Eric said, please follow us on all our socials. TikTok, right there. Please follow us on Facebook. I guess like us on Facebook. You can't follow on Facebook, but Instagram, we're right there as well. And then the most important thing for us, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell one person if you like what we're doing here, or don't. That's cool too. Just keep watching.
Yeah. I mean, we would prefer it if you told people. I'd like to think we're doing some pretty cool shit around here, and there's always room at our table. So, if you're tired of tribalism BS in the world of pro wrestling and just want to hang out with a couple of D-gens that like to talk about the good and bad of this favorite industry of ours, pull up a seat.
Yes, please.
And podcast dad, quick programming note: tomorrow 9:30 is our episode with Maximilian and our friend Jordan Castle. Jordan Castle's had a bit of an attitude shift as of late that just kind of concerns me. I'm hoping that he'll be that same fun loving self that he always is to us, but I'm getting a little worried here. He's getting a little big for his britches these days.
Yeah, we there are some times where they come on our show and something happens. I don't know if it's us. I don't know if it's an us thing. But hello, Tim Bosby. I don't know what happened to you either. We used to be friends.
Hakeem Young.
Man.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk shit on Hakeem. Hakeem is actually sending us T-shirts.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Love you, Hakeem.
Yeah, that's the.
Come back on the show, please.
Doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Come back on the show. We can have some fun.
If you say so. I don't think that's the case. He doesn't like me.
Well, yeah.
I don't like him either, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
Who does?
A lot of people like me. Fact Checker likes me.
No,
Hugo Ramsey loves me.
So, Fact Checker liking you is different. He's forced to like you. Like, you guys are related.
When we were kids, maybe.
That doesn't count.
Okay. All right.
And Hugo loves everybody, let's be honest.
Hugo does love everybody. He does. Yeah, That's fair. I give it. All right. Okay. All right. We're only 4 minutes into this, and it's already time to get back on track. So tonight we got a special guest joining us, and this is another one of our favorite types of conversations because we get to shine a light on that part of pro wrestling that does not always get the credit that it deserves. Our guest tonight is Mason Cook, also known as MC the Referee. He is the head official for World Wrestling Alliance. If you've watched their WWE's weekly show Hysteria on YouTube, you've probably seen him in the middle of absolute chaos, keeping order, laying down the law, and sometimes catching some hands for his trouble. But he's been right in the middle of some of the promotion's biggest moments, including Clay Williams' Kentucky Classic Championship cash-in, the madness of the hardcore division's 24/7 rule, and even the fastest match in WWA history. He's no nonsense. He's not afraid to get into a wrestler's face, and he is one of the most important pieces of the show, even when he's being taken out by the roster. So let's get him in here. Let's welcome MC the Referee to the show. Mason, what's going on, man? How are you?
That is a warm welcome. I'm feeling good after that. You know, sometimes it takes a recap to really remember what I've done and really my role in the company.
That's what we're here for. What? You're muted. You're muted.
God,
You did
how
it
many
this
episodes?
time, not me.
455 episodes in, and that's the first time I've ever done that.
No, it's not.
As I was saying, if you've done it, we're going to talk about it. And yes, you are very important to the company. But let's go way back. How'd you first get into wrestling?
First got into wrestling, I was actually outside, as a fan of wrestling, or do you mean in the WWA?
Both.
Fan of wrestling. I have an older brother, about 4 years older than me. He was watching it with my dad. I wasn't really old enough, air quotes, at the time to be watching it, but over time, watching it turned into doing it in the living room. So fighting with the older brother, watching it. I wish I could have a concrete point that I could look at and say that's what got me in. But it was watching it with my older brother and my dad. As for getting a part of the WWA, we were at a WWE show, and afterwards, a lot of the fans will go outside and see the guys walk to their car, maybe get a signature, wave at them, boo at them, friendly fan interaction, stuff like that. And these guys started chanting, Josh on X, Josh on X. And as wrestling fans, we just got in on the chant. They turned around, looked shocked. They said, "Do you know who this guy is?" "No, we don't know who he is." You know, say something else, and we walk away, and they run up to us after we're halfway down the block, and they say, "Hey, we've got a wrestling show tomorrow night. You should come to it." End up going to the show. It was the last show at the Evansville Coliseums that they hosted. Went there as just a fan. 6 months later, now I'm following their socials and things. There's a casting call. "Hey, if you ever wanted to be a professional wrestler, come try it out." Sent him a message, and here we are, being interviewed by you two now.
There we go. There we go. Was it always refereeing for you, or did you have other aspirations?
No, I got in thinking I would be a wrestler. I knew I had the physique, knew I had the look, knew I had the determination. About 3 weeks with the company, 4 weeks with the company, they said, "Hey, we need some referees. Who wants to volunteer for that?" And my first thought was, I need to get on the show ASAP. Whatever I can do, be a hand, be a part. I wanted to watch the show from the backstage, get involved. The hand was extended to me to referee. Took them up on that opportunity. And I ended up buying a house, okay? And since I had already been refereeing, I had already established myself. All the guys thought I was pretty good at what I did, and I agreed with them. So just decided to stick here with the role I've got. I get to work 3 or 4 times a night, get to be involved in all the segments, all the biggest moments of the company, like you've said, the main events, the openers, and everything in between. That's where I wanted to be a part. I wanted to be a part. And we are.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time we've had a cat on the show too. So shout out.
So for those that may not be familiar, World Wrestling Alliance, WWA, and they run every week on YouTube. You can follow their channel, or bi-weekly, is that correct?
No, we run every week. We do have a monthly episode that comes out of our taped. We tape an episode once a month, and that goes out. A lot of our action, our recaps are done on TikTok, so that's a really good way that you can see it. A lot of our promos are posted on Facebook, but we're everywhere. We're trying to get our name out there in Kentucky. The company itself has been around for over 20 years. I've been involved for about a year and a half now.
So what do you think makes it stand out on the independent scene, WWA in particular?
Independent scene, what makes it stand out, I would say its look, its feel, and the absolute love that the community shows us. Our production is off the charts. We have a gentleman who volunteers his time by the name of Drake Jackson that does all of the Titantrons. He does a lot of the music. Cortland Moore, does a lot of the music. It's a passion project for a lot of these people inside the company and outside the company, and I think that's what makes it special.
So, head referee, that's a pretty big title. How much responsibility comes with that title?
Knowing your shit, knowing where to be, knowing what's asked of you, and not taking any more of the spotlight than is given to you. no spotlight is given to me, but there are times the spotlight is on, whether that be a referee bump, whether that be raising the titles, whether that be raising the champion's hand or the winner's hand at the end of a match. Sorry, what was the question? I started going off on a tangent.
No, they're fine. You're fine. It's just like their responsibility and what goes into that. And all that.
So responsibility is just knowing your role, really knowing that your job as the referee is to make the other guys and girls look good. It's not for me to get over. So that way, I'm kind of laughing when you guys are putting me over at the start. This is like, it's something I always want to get away from. It's to make them look good. And that's something that the wrestlers pride themselves on. They go, man, he looked like $1 million when I took that finisher, and vice versa. It goes both ways for babyface and heels. As far as responsibilities in the company, outside of being on the show, I'm putting the matches to putting the referee assignments together. Saying, hey, I think he would work well with them. He's needed for this moment. He's going to get bumped and be out of the show for the rest of the night. Who's going to be able to make this bump look good? And all that goes into it.
I like it. Something else I noticed about you, and this is a lot of why we reached out and wanted to have you on. You've got this reputation for being no nonsense in the ring. Where does that come from?
You got to lay down the law. Really, it's about there are rules in professional wrestling. In this thing that we do, in this silly little world that we live in, there are rules. And someone has to upkeep them, and because without that illusion, I hate that I'm on this podcast saying this now. Without the illusion that these guys are really out there fighting each other, what's there to believe? The referee is the one that keeps that legitimacy to the sport. Why not just have the two guys go out there and wrestle? The referee is the law, lays it down, and must be authoritative as such.
Have you ever had anybody test you to see how far you'd go?
Go in as of my response to something?
Just pushing that authority.
No, everyone in the company is very respectful. Again, it's a passion project. These guys love what they do, and they respect all aspects of it. Now, I will tell you, some of the most fun I've had is not knowing, not being clued in to certain moments that were going to happen in the match. Wrestling is a need-to-know basis. I've been seeing Unreal. They're talking about the injury with Seth. It's a need-to-know basis. The referee doesn't need to know, but the wrestlers involved need to know. The medical staff needs to know. One of the more fun moments, I guess, to piggyback on the story of how far I've been pushed, was a gentleman by the name of Tony Evans. You'll see him on OVW right now. He just won the Nightmare Rumble this past Sunday. We were working a match together, and he told me before the match, he goes, we're going to work together. Just listen, keep your ears open. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. Because it's really, these guys, they feed off the crowd. The crowd's going this way, you have to go that way. You have to be able to pivot. So we get into the corner, and I tell him, hey, that's a 2. He gets in my face. No, he's looking at the fans. 3. That was a 3. No, that's a 2. And as he's yelling 3, looking at the fans, he's telling me, all right, one more time, you're going to give me a shove. Well, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm really about to shove this guy who's got 80 to 100 pounds on me. He's, and we're in this building full of 200 people. Like, it's really about to happen. And he tells me to do it. He puts his finger in my face, and that's when the shove comes. It's all on the fly. That's the thing I love most. So to talk about people that have pushed me to do something, I guess that would be it.
I mean, and WWE has got some pretty classic moments here, especially when it comes to the hardcore division, because they still have an appreciation for the 24/7 rule, which that's a lot of what got me into wrestling in the first place. So,
yeah.
Tell us about kind of these environments. I mean, we've seen bathrooms, we've seen hallways, we've seen kind of just the most random shit kind of happen. What's it like to be part of those moments when it comes to hardcore title matches?
Man, those moments that we did with the backstage were very fun, and I always wanted to be available. What are the responsibilities? Be available. So anytime that I knew a segment was going to be filmed, I needed to make myself available, and I just ended up being the de facto referee of the 24/7 division, which was a lot of fun. Just having those memories to go back on, it's a lot of fun, and the 24/7 stuff. It's a comedy segment at heart is what it is. It's oh my gosh this, oh my gosh that. We've had stories that spanned the entirety of the show. We've had moments that have lasted 30 seconds. We joke with one of the guys, Cortland Moore, who I said does our music and is one half of the Trend Killers, now one half of the tag champions in the WWA. His only singles win is in a backstage segment, but he prides himself on that one singles win. It's a running gag. It's a joke. It's history in our company, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Something else you were a part of, a pretty big moment. You were there for Clay Williams' Kentucky Classic Championship cash-in.
Yes.
From your point of view, how awesome was that?
So you're getting dragged to the fucking ring, man.
Yeah. Talk about being available. Talking about being available. You're not. It's a need to know basis. You're not clued in on all these things days in advance, even the day of the show. I wasn't clued in that we're doing this until it's happening. Get a talk from the owner of the company saying, "Hey, here's what we're about to do. Need you to be available." And about 5 minutes after that, we're going out to the ring and making magic, making a memory, making a moment, and really kickstarting one of the bigger storylines that we had in the past 6 to 8 months. Clay Williams has since dropped that WWA championship to Willie Finesse, but that whole run of Clay Williams was kickstarted from him winning that Kentucky Classic Championship, which in our company works similarly to the Money in the Bank. He gets to cash in for any championship, anytime, anywhere that he wants to. And he saw his moment at the end of a main event in Litchfield, and he made the most of it.
Very much so. I mean, there's nothing like you could cash in, and you see.
There's Willie Finesse in the chat.
I like it. Well, welcome, Willie. Thank you for dropping by. I always appreciate having people in to check out our show and check out our guests. So something I'm super curious about, Mason, when it comes to being an authority figure, how do you balance that without becoming part of the story too much?
It's hand motions, it's storytelling, it's something that I think of for myself is if someone is in that crowd and they're not watching the wrestlers for whatever reason, they should know how to feel. Whether it's a facial reaction, whether they're on the ropes and I'm telling them, hey, get out of the corner, rope break, it's the counts, it's laying down the law without putting yourself at the center of attention. It's really easy because I'm not on the poster. Willie Finesse is on the poster. Bo Sawyer's on the poster. Alexander Knight's on the poster. Clay Williams is on the poster. I'm not the center of attention. You got to know your role. So you got to lay down the law and not become a character. Yeah, I say that with my tag, MC the referee there. But everyone, all the fans, they call me Mason. That's my name. I prefer to go by my name. MC the referee is just something fun that I wanted to put on the internet for people to know me by. It is a character, and I knew it needed a rhyme. My real name's, we said it at the top of the show, Mason Cook. MC the referee rolls off the tongue. It's who I am. So although it is a character, I'm not the star of the show. I know that. All the guys know that I know that for myself as well. I'm there to make them look good.
What do you think is the biggest misconception that fans have about referees?
That we don't do a whole lot. We're just there to count the pins. We're communicating to the guys, whether it's the times that we have to hit. In the WWA, we don't work on TV. So I'm making sure the guys know how long we've gone into the match. Communicating moments, communicating fear, panic, excitement. You can't be overly excited for the baby faces, and you can't be overly happy that the heel's lost either. But when the fans look at you, I want them to know how they should feel. Because when that heel gets in my face and he's pointing a finger and I kind of have a scowl, I want the fans to feel that wasn't right what he just did. So we are a big part of the story. The fans, without that heel going to get heat either by being upset at a count. Oh, I lost my question.
Just what do you think fans, is the misconception?
Biggest misconception is that we don't do a whole lot. There really is a whole lot that we do, whether that be even backstage. getting guys prepared. Hey, your segment's about to come up, or hey, we need you over here to talk about this, doing that. I'm a stagehand. When I'm not in front of the crowd, I'm a stagehand. I'm doing stuff for the crowd, doing stuff for the boys in the back, things like that. Another misconception, we didn't talk about it. WWA is a house show. We do everything live in front of our fans. Like I said, we do once a month taped shows, but recently made a TV debut on OVW. There, the environment's totally different. We have a producer in your ear, you have an agent in your ear, all telling you different things, whether that be what they're looking for the guys to do, whether the match time got extended or shortened, how much time they have until break, how much time until they need to go home, which is the finish of the match. There's a lot that the referees do, and most that I know take pride in doing exactly that, being out of the spotlight. But like at the top of the show, I've been there for a lot of the biggest moments, and that's something I take pride in because I always wanted to be a part. I just like being a part and making sure the guys look good.
So Mason, as we kind of wrap up here, we're going to do a little bit of a rapid fire here. So I'm just going to hit you with these, and the first thing that comes to mind is what we're looking for. So most chaotic match you've officiated.
Oh, most chaotic match would have to be something in the hardcore division. Top of mind will go to Dash Ricardo winning his first title, first singles hardcore title versus Tyler Hawkins in a hardcore match. Shopping carts, tables, doors, kendo sticks, chairs, trash can lids, cooking pans, chaos. Oh, and not to mention, I know you said rapid fire, but we had a we had a hardcore battle royal one time. Every guy entered with a new weapon. So,
wow,
that's my kind of night there.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one to watch. Most stressful moment.
Most stressful moment. I'll take it back. MK Swift jumping off of a balcony. He ended up doing a backflip onto about 12 of us. That was stressful, knowing that we needed to catch him on the concrete.
Yeah, nope, I don't envy you there. Funniest thing that you've seen go wrong.
Funniest thing I've seen go wrong. We'll kayfabe it a little bit. Stuntman Mikey wasn't supposed to lose his hardcore championship, but he was running it as the 24/7 hardcore champion. He lost it in a match. Well, the gentleman who he lost it to, Ryan Ramsey, was in a feud at the time with Dakota France. Dakota France is actually hiding in this crate of basketballs and other various sports balls. He gets out, super kicks Ryan Ramsey, and Stuntman Mikey crawls over, wins back his 24/7 championship, and the fans leave happy.
I don't even know where to begin with that.
24/7, anything can happen.
That's true. That's true. So as we kind of wrap up here, tell everybody what's next, where they can find you on social media. How can we check out WWA?
MC the Referee on TikTok. That is the one I'm pushing the most. I'm also somewhat frequent of a poster on Instagram. One of these days I'll be better about the two of them. But this year I am working at OVW on Thursdays, working Overdrive. That is their weekly show that I think comes out on Wednesdays. OVW Rise is live on Thursdays. We do have a premium live event on February 15th at the Davis Arena. That is also for OVW. And this Saturday, we have a show for the WWA. So every Saturday, WWA action. We are either live somewhere in Kentucky or Indiana. Come find us, and OVW's on Thursdays.
Perfect. And
World
Mason,
Wrestling Alliance on Facebook. WWA is now 1 on TikTok.
Perfect.
All right.
Keep them going. Mason, last question we have for you. And this one you can take in, out of the ring. What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of making sure the guys look good. I'm most proud of working in front of 800 people with Elijah and Chris Masters. And I'm very proud of making a TV debut on OVW Rise this past Thursday.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Mason.
Thank you.
Take care, Mason. Good to see you.
See you.
Thank you to MC the referee Mason Cook for joining us, and thank you to everybody that stopped by to tune in. Let's reset it a little bit here, Podcast Dad. Like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody why they should pull up a seat to our table.
Because we're having fun. We just, we've had referees on here. We've had authors on here now. We've had wrestlers on here. We've had managers. We've had promoters. We sometimes we just have us. Like,
I think Sid Bacabella's ducking us, though.
He is. I know he is.
I may have talked some shit to him online.
He is managing a lot of gold right now. I have seen he's been a busy man. So we see you, Sid. We see you. But yeah, please just subscribe. We're having fun. We want to grow, but we can't grow without you guys. And real quick before we get into NXT, I'm gonna hit about a minute of a rant right here, real quick.
All right, hit me.
WWE Unreal.
I haven't started it yet.
I hate it. It's too much. It's too much behind the curtain. I hate it. We are getting fans upset about the potential matches we could have had. We're getting fans upset about some of the, behind the scenes on the creative side. We're seeing the frustrations. Like, I don't like this. It's too much. For me, at least for me, like, we can peel back the curtain a little bit. Sure. Like, there's podcasts everywhere. We do one. Sure. We have, wrestlers on talking about behind the scenes stuff. But man, this is just like, there's nothing. There's nothing anymore. It just feels like a wide open book, and there's no more secrets. And like, that's kind of what I fell in love with, right? Kind of suspend the disbelief a little bit. And man, for me, it's just all gone. It's all gone.
And for me, I think it's more of, and that was perfect. That was 1 minute. I'm inclined. Like, I'm gonna watch Unreal. I am gonna watch it. Like, unabashedly, I am gonna watch it. But I think that when it comes to this particular topic, Papa H needs to stop talking out both sides of his fucking mouth on it, because he will lament and wish that fans could sit back and just enjoy the product and enjoy what it is that they're seeing on TV every week. Do not put out a fucking docuseries every year about what you're doing behind the scenes and then not expect people to have thoughts or input on what they think, on what they would want to see. Like, you can't have it both ways in this particular context here. And I think that needs to stop. It's if you're going to pull the curtain back, if you're going to do everything that they have done to make sure that people on Netflix understand the concept of pro wrestling, because they debuted their flagship show on there a year ago and kind of basically telling you what it is that you're going to be watching, do not get upset about people that fans and pundits, and I mean, because we do the same thing of what it is that we wish that we would see and kind of how we would do things differently. It's like, you don't get to tell us to shut the fuck up and not pay attention to it and then trot out a reality series about what you're doing behind the scenes. You can't have it both ways. I would know.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the one thing with LA Knight in that episode,
I did see that clip where he's telling Cody. Yeah.
No, not that one. Oh. The one with Triple H. You'll see it. That just the look on LA Knight's face brings out all the frustration that fans have had. That's how I'm going to leave it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the part where I'm just like, stop. Like, just stop. So, rant over. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. Let's talk about NXT real quick. There's a few things that have been announced for tonight. Looks like we've got a ladder match qualifier, Josh Briggs and Shiloh Hill. Give me Josh Briggs. He's growing on me. I didn't really like the weird hacker sort of thing, but he's charismatic as fuck. He is charismatic. I like the spot with Ariana Grace where his tooth pops out and she freaks out. I mean, she's perfect for that kind of stuff because she's her father's daughter. But yeah, no, he's growing on me. I didn't like the vignettes. I think that I like him more now that he's like on weekly TV than just kind of the pre-tapes we were seeing.
I agree with you. There's something about him. It's that charisma. There's something about him that makes me want to watch him. I was the same way. I wasn't like the vignettes. I wasn't too crazy about, but there's something I'm just like, okay.
Because and especially with something like that where it's the tooth falls out and that's part of what makes him charming and charismatic. Like, that's that kind of stuff that it's like, it reminds me of an Otis kind of thing of he's just kind of lovable in that way.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. It's something I haven't seen before, so I'm just very interested in it.
We have a NXT Championship Ladder Match qualifier. Our boy Sean Legacy taking on. I only see his @ right here. I apologize.
It's Eli Knight.
Eli Knight. Thank you very much. Give me Sean Legacy, but we're biased. But I'm going to go Sean Legacy.
I am rooting very hard for Sean Legacy. Eli Knight is going to win this. The company is big behind him. Big behind him. He's going to be. And not to say the company's not big behind Sean Legacy.
Yeah.
Again, we're biased, but I'm also not biased. Like Sean Legacy is just a really good freaking wrestler. Like he would be in this ladder match and belong. But I think they see a lot in Eli Knight.
We have a number 1 contenders match for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships. We got Zaruka taking on Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair, and Fallon Henley and Laney Reed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay. Give me Fatal Influence, I guess.
I'm gonna go Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair.
Okay. I just
had the hot hand there.
I don't know, man. The TNA partnership, I don't know about it right now. I don't know if I still love it as much as the AAA one, which we're about to talk about. But
yeah. Then last match, we've got Ethan Page defending the North American Championship against the debuting Elio LaFleur, also known as Igel Blanc, on the Indies. This is going to be the match to watch. This is going to be the best match of the night for sure. I mean, LaFleur is insanely talented. If you have not watched an Elio LaFleur match or Igel Blanc, do yourselves a favor and watch one. He had a phenomenal one with our friend, the good Dr. Landon Hale, a couple of years back. He's been all over the world and absolutely deserves the debut and kind of the rollout that he's getting into NXT. So
I need some names.
If there was ever a time that it feels like Ethan Page's title is in jeopardy, I would say that this is tonight. I think they have the way that you feel about Eli Knight. I think that there is a lot of that same hype for Elio LaFleur.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but again, like Ethan Page, man, it's hard for me to go.
I know.
Ethan Page
I agree with you. I agree with you. I get it. But just saying, if there was ever a night, this could be it.
Could be Eli's night.
When will be LA's?
Don't.
You're just gonna softball it in there.
Don't. We're done. You just pissed me off.
You wanted to talk about AAA?
Oh yeah, no, I did. Did you watch it yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, then we're not talking about AAA.
Fine. Okay.
I need you to watch it. I do really. I rewatched the main event this afternoon at lunch, actually, and man, it was so good. It was so good. And Grande Americano, I'm telling you, Grande Americano is a thing, and you're just gonna have to accept it. You're gonna have to. It's not going away.
Whatever.
It's not. And your boy's in it. Your boy's part of the match. How can you not like it? Omos is there.
Rey Mysterio saves the day, I heard.
Don't. Rey Mysterio went Hollywood Rey Mysterio there for the first 15 minutes of that damn show. Great Brown Hope might be on to something.
Okay. All right.
He had no.
I don't have the bandwidth for this conversation to get. No. Okay.
Watch it. There was no reason for it. At the beginning of that show, there's no reason for it.
Okay, well, you explain that to Taker then, all right?
It felt like, hey, we need a name out there to go out and say nothing.
Well, no
it
shit.
Felt like, you remember when The Rock did the Netflix intro?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
But they all have there's a method to the madness, I guess. I don't know.
With The Rock? What was it?
He's on the goddamn board of directors.
Who's the three? That bad blood meant nothing.
Okay, the podcast dad. I almost called you Phil, my brother's name. I don't know why. Podcast dad. Look, we kind of need to put that third man. Don't do that. we need to kind of leave that third man with the white Hummer. Okay. Let it go.
No.
Let it go.
No. I won't.
Yeah.
I won't. It's
What
probably Bret
Hummer?
Hart anyway.
That weird text from Triple H to Kevin Nash. Triple H didn't send, but might have sent.
Oh, LOL, Kevin Nash. I thought he was dead.
Anything else?
Join us tomorrow night. Special start time. The podcast ad will be up.
I'm so proud of you. I know it's past your bedtime. I know that it is.
So I've been going to bed a little bit later.
Okay,
Getting to work a little bit later. Got a new role at work, so I get to go in a little bit later
Look
now.
at you.
So.
This
Podcast ad stayed up and watched the national champion. Congratulations, Kyle.
Yeah. Well.
Hey, if fucking
Greatest
Indiana
turnaround
can
in
win
college
it,
sports, I think.
if Indiana can win it, anybody can win it. Let's go. Come on, UC.
Bengals will still find a way to fuck it up. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Special start time, 9:30 with Jordan Castle and Maximilian. This Thursday, we have our Progress Wrestling and Darkest Night preview. Full breakdown of all of those matches. We're going to offer our predictions. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Remember to like, share, subscribe, be nice to each other. Tell one person about the Wrestling Junkies podcast. Podcast Dad, it is always great to see you, my friend. Don't stay up too late. We got a big day tomorrow. But anyway, thank you again to Mason Cook, MC the referee, for joining us. Podcast Dad, Mr. Cincinnati. This has been the Wrestling Junkies podcast. And until tomorrow night at 9:30, enjoy those graps.